Hello, my dear colleagues. My name is Saldanha, and I'm speaking from Portugal. First of all, I wish you all well and hope you are all healthy and safe. Thanks again to Eurasia and the person of Dr. Charles for the invitation to be a speaker in this 24th ICTEL Singapore conference, where we should be all meeting in person, but due to the pandemic, we cannot do it. Therefore, it's a true pleasure to be here in this conference today as a speaker. I'm going to talk about mentoring as an essential development tool, as I'm writing my PhD on mentoring, so this is my main area of interest. So allow me to share my screen with you. Okay, now, hopefully you are all seeing my screen. Okay, so we are in presentation mode. Background, something about me. I'm a professional translator, that's my main job. I work with English, Spanish, and Portuguese from Portugal since 2008. I work as a lecturer in Universidade Autónoma de Lisboa in a post-graduation in translation. I am a mentor and I'm a researcher on mentoring in the University of Vigo in Spain. Now, mentoring as an essential tool in talent development. Well, mentoring is a very, very good tool to help develop talent and other features of ourselves. Mentoring is help, mentoring is support, mentoring is advice, mentoring is guidance, mentoring is assistance, and mentoring is information. Since we are all living in the information era, information is very, very important to all of us. We just need to make a selection of what is good and what is not that good, and what we need to keep and what we need to put in the trash. Why mentoring? That must be something you are all asking yourselves. Why mentoring? Mentoring is a very effective tool which works with almost 100% efficacy. It's true. Its results are powerful and positive, both for the mentor and for the mentee who wants to start a career. It doesn't matter the area. Mentoring is transversal. Just a quick explanation. A person to work in mentoring in a determined area has to have experience in that area. Therefore, I'm a translator, experienced one, working with mentoring for translators. I cannot work in mentoring for doctors, nurses, because I know nothing about medicine or nursing. Therefore, mentoring shall not be mixed with coaching. Coaching is a bunch of tools somebody learned in a course, and then these tools can be applied on any case, to lawyers, to translators, to plumbers, to whatever. Mentoring is different. The person who wants to work with mentoring has to have experience in the area he or she wants to work in. Okay, please remember this. Mentoring is about orientation and help. Mentoring is to share experiences, and mentoring is advice. Mentoring is a tool which helps to pass a certain message based on the mentor's real experience. And this is very, very important for the mentees, because this development they are going to have within themselves sometimes comes from the real experience of the mentor. Because I'm a mentor and I usually say, well, this happened to me, this was my solution. If this is a good solution for you, go ahead. If it's not a good solution for you, just try and find something else. And not some theoretical advice which anyone can read in books of steps to start a career in, etc., or be the best on a job, etc. These books are very famous. Millions of people read these kind of books, and in the end, the results are nothing, because these books are just theoretical advice and are just individual ideas that someone wants to share, nothing else. So these books do not improve your life, do not improve your career. You, as an individual, have the obligation to improve yourself and to improve your career and to improve your life. Okay, this kind of books have pretty sentences and ideas, of course. However, do not work in the real life because most of its conceptions do not apply to the real world. Mentoring is help and is for almost everyone the last resort. The help which are not provided by universities and by lecturers in the due time in the course of studies. This happens in lots of areas of studies. Mentoring, if implemented in universities, BA, PG, MA, would be a very powerful tool to help students understand their role in their studies and also to understand what they want for their future careers. Mentoring is some kind of innovation in translation, for example. This is the area I work, in Portugal at least. While it is widely used, in USA and big international companies, lawyers' offices, and its use shall be spread. Advantages of mentoring. One-to-one advice. This is the most loved advantage by the mentees, of course. Encouragement, orientation, advice, understanding, which is something the mentees do not have in universities because it's a very formal environment, motivation, new opportunities to grow, solid basis for a future career, fresh breeze of help, new contacts we can't live on our own, online sessions, online help, email, Skype, WhatsApp, whatever we have. Not because we are in a pandemic, because this is usually what is happening with mentoring. Everything is online. Help with clients, the resume. Hear the opinion and advice of a professional colleague who is more experienced and works in a specific area, as I explained previously. Learn with the mentor mistakes, failures, and successes. And now the disadvantages. There are some, and some of them are logical for me. Some of them are not that logical. It depends on the person. That's why not everyone can be a mentor. Lack of confidence, lack of motivation from the mentee's point of view, lack of knowledge of the translation market or the management market or the construction market or the economics market, doesn't matter. Lack of an adequate resume, not knowing how to write it and what to write in it, afraid of making mistakes with client projects, etc. This is a lack of confidence. It's just, and afraid of making mistakes are just problematic issues for a translator who is starting the career. It's very, very hard to change the mindset of a translator who is starting. Lack of knowledge regarding softwares and other central topics. Of course, this should have been learned in universities and it was not. And then, of course, lack of knowledge just creates a path to afraid of making mistakes, to lack of confidence, to lack of motivation. Of course, this is just logical. Low expectations regarding a future career, low income, lack of clients, lack of recognition, lack of orientation. Of course, universities again, so something must change. Wrong misconceptions of the market, of the rates, how to act when contacted. This is another problem. Questions, doubts about future income. Am I going to earn enough money to live? Am I going to get any clients? If they had this information in university, they would know that the translation market is huge and there is a lot of money in it and there's a lot of work to be done. So these questions would not be important if this was spread in universities. Now from the mentor's point of view, not enough experience, not able to pass a positive message, so the mentor has to be a positive person, not capable of sharing experiences. If the mentor just said, no, I'm amazing, everything is great, my career is brilliant, this is not mentoring. Not capable of encouraging the mentee, just saying, oh, you're here, but you're just losing your time. The market is not working. You're not going to earn enough money. So just quit. Selfish mentor, people saying, I don't want to be a mentor as I don't want to share my knowledge, or I don't want to be a mentor as I don't want to train my future competition. So this is just horrible. Rude mentor, arrogant, not humble. Therefore, for all these reasons I've just elaborated here, as you have seen, mentoring is a powerful tool to develop a career and can help to develop oneself, either the mentor or the mentee. Mentoring is a boost of confidence and expertise, either for the mentor or for the mentee. Mentoring changes lives. So please, people who are listening to me, consider mentoring. Consider take part in a mentoring program if you need it. Consider be a mentor if you are experienced in your area of work, and consider be a mentee if you want to learn more. Mentoring is not having classes. Mentoring is not someone speaking, and the other person like listening. This is not mentoring. Mentoring is sharing. Mentoring is helping. Mentoring is improving. And it's an amazing tool. That's why I'm writing my PhD about it, because I discovered mentoring in 2015, and since then I've become passionate about mentoring, and there are thousands of people who write about mentoring in specific areas. In translation, no. But anyway, just please consider mentoring. Consider, if you are a teacher in a university, please consider implementing mentoring program in your area. It doesn't matter what area is it. If it's communication, great. If it's linguistics, great. If it's history, great. Mentoring can help. Mentoring can be a boost in a career, can be a boost in auto-confidence, and it's just it's incredible. So please consider it, and I hope that this small presentation of mine will leave some kind of seed in your brain about mentoring and about the will to change lives of younger people and of people who do not know as much as we do as experienced ones. So please consider mentoring. And if you want to know more about mentoring, or if you want to register as a mentor, or if you want to be certified as a mentor, there are two associations. You have the European Mentoring and Coaching Council, and you have the International Mentoring Association. So the first one is in Europe, okay, is in the UK, and the second one is in the United States of America, okay? So please do some research, try and learn more about this area, and you'll see that you can change your life and you can change somebody's life. Because if you give something, you will receive something back in triple. So never lose that focus that we all need to share with each other, and we will all win something back, okay? So it was a pleasure to talk to you about mentoring, and it was a pleasure to be here again in a conference of Terra in Raisi Research. Thanks again for all the organization, Dr. Charles, for the invitation. If anyone wants to reach me, there's my email and there's my LinkedIn. You can just search my name. And if you have any questions, please just go ahead and question. I'm here to answer as much as I can, okay? Thank you so much. Greetings from Portugal. And it was a pleasure to be here with you. And hopefully we will meet again, each other, all of us, in person in 2021 when all this mess just fades away. Thank you so much.